Errol Spence trainer Derrick James says it's go time. Ain't no time for no tune-ups for Terence Crawford. That's what I'll talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. SLC, subscribe, like, comment. You know the vibes. Errol Spence trainer Derrick James did an interview, a brand new interview. His fighter is fighting Frank Martin. It's definitely someone you guys should be checking out for. Started boxing late, but if you watch him fight, you wouldn't be able to tell. Frank Martin looks the goods. I mean, just from the physical eye test, pause, but he looks diesel and he looks very skillful. I'm actually upset that his original opponent, who Gervonta Davis fought, I was at that fight live in Baltimore, Ricardo Nunes. I'm upset that that fight got canceled because I seen Nunes was type crafty, and then Tank just ended up clipping him, and he started showboating. I think he was showboating, he got clipped, but he was pretty crafty, so I wanted to see how somebody on the way up like Frank Martin looked against him. However, the guy that some people believe Rolando Rolly Romero lost to, which is Jackson Marinez, who has since lost after the Rolly fight, but he's still a good name, and I think PBC did a great job. Premier Boxing Champs did an amazing job of filling in, all things considered. It seems like they always have a solid backup plan when these things come up, you know, because it's the fight game. You know, fights fall out. But I'm definitely checking for Frank Martin. I can't wait to see him. But Derrick James was there, and he talked about Terence Crawford. You guys clicked on the video, and I'm just going to paraphrase. You guys can go to the link in the description and watch it in its entirety if you want. Derrick James, me paraphrasing, he basically was asked about if Terence Crawford gets integrated into the PBC system and signs with Al Heyman or does a multi-fight deal, whatever the case may be, do you think Terence Crawford will get other PBC fighters in the vein of, I don't know, Keith Thurman or whoever else as a precursor to Errol Spence Jr.? And Derrick James, if you look at his face, he almost had a look of disgust, like, nah. And he quickly, and I mean quickly, you guys go watch the interview, quickly dismissed that notion. And he said something like, it's go time. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And the way he responded, I don't want to speculate too much because at the beginning, you know, the reporter's asking Derrick James about Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. Do you know something? Is it done? And he's like, you know, he's not saying anything. He's just like, nah, I don't know nothing, but it's good. You know, negotiations versus before when they were talking, there was no actual talks. So the fact that we're having actual conversations to try to make the fight is a step in the right direction, moving the needle in the right direction as opposed to anything else. So Derrick James, he's a consummate professional. He's not going to leak anything ahead of time. So we're still in the unclear about will Errol Spence and Terence Crawford happen next. And I told you, for me, I'm not finna clickbait y'all to death and say this and that. I don't know. The moment I know is when somebody comes out and posts it of authority. And by authority, I mean Terence Crawford on his social media verified page, Errol Spence on his verified page, and we're gonna keep it like that. Or PBC, you know, just PBC emails me for the fight. So if they email me, then I know it's real, things like that. So I'm not speculating. I don't like, you guys got to practice stoicism. There's things internal. That's what you should focus on. I really practice stoicism in my life. You know, Ego Aurelius. At the end of the day, I don't really focus on the external because that's their business. They're going to negotiate the fight. It's going to take 2 weeks. It's going to take 2 years, whatever it's going to take. That's what it's beyond my control. It's not my place. I don't have a part in the business dealings. Of course, I have a part in the world of boxing because my voice is so impactful. So in terms of relying and relaying the information, giving you my thoughts, that's what you guys come for. But at the end of the day, the negotiations, how much they're getting and stuff, that's really that's above my pay grade. That don't really have nothing to do with me. Like I said, fingers crossed, hopefully the fight happens. But I like the reaction, and to me, it is showing me more promise, the fact that Derrick James quickly, and again, you guys, if you interpret it different, use the link in the description, watch the interview, and tell me how you interpret it. But the way Derrick James shot down the notion of Terence Crawford coming to PBC and fighting someone other than Errol Spence, I like that, because I started hearing rumors. See, this is boxing. It's not even just boxing. Let me take that back. The world that we live in, especially in America, we have all this technology, and it's turning, these smartphones are taking people's attention span and turning it into mush, goulash, you know, where people can't focus. I understand you like TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff, but we're becoming a society where if it's longer than 4 or 5 seconds, some people are immediately tapped out and checked out, and because they're so used to thumbing up the page and scrolling, and they can't hold focus. You know, they can't hold any type of focus longer than a few seconds. Like if there's a movie and then they're developing the characters and the actors, you know, they're introducing themselves and the backstory. Some people, they'll say that was a bad movie, even though it was a great movie, but you have to get to the middle and the ending, and then it started picking up with the suspense, the drama, the action. But again, we live in such a microwave society, a popcorn society, where people, they want everything up front. They need to see someone get their head cut off in the first 5 seconds of the movie. Other than that, then, you know, they'll be looking at their phones. I've actually seen that. You guys have probably seen it too, where you're in a movie theater and people texting. Like, why you come to a movie theater to let your cell phone glow and text people? Why don't you go to the lobby and text people? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. And, you know, we're seeing that in the boxing world as well. People are so quick to almost change the channel or a subject or tab up or scroll up, where they're forgetting things. This is a little quick ego rant, and I do this on my page. If you guys like that, subscribe, SLC, subscribe, like, comment. I deliver the boxing news. I give it to you at your front door like a milkman. In the last 30 days, I looked at my YouTube analytics, and it showed me 50% of the people that watch my content for free on YouTube hit the subscribe button. The other 50% did not. So you guys can impact that number by sharing the video and SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the red subscribe button, like, and then comment, usually in that order. And we can reach a deeper audience and continue to grow organically like I've done for the past decade plus in this game of boxing, delivering you guys the sweet science. So back to what I was saying, we live in a microwave society. People's attention spans are shorter. And I started seeing conversations drift from what it was supposed to be about originally, which was Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, undisputed. That's what we were here for. That's what everybody said they wanted to see, that fight for the last several years. And then now it looks like Crawford being a free agent, we potentially get closer than we've ever been to that fight. And guess what? Now people are saying, oh, Errol needs to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. And I started seeing rumors and, you know, people saying that Terence Crawford, he's going to do a tune-up with PBC with Keith Thurman. So I'm glad Derrick James kind of shut down that notion, because that's not what I want to see. And Derrick James also said Errol Spence did exactly what he said he was going to do, which is what I've been telling you on the channel. I got to be the greatest in boxing history in the digital age of reporting and discussing boxing. So video on that coming soon. Subscribe to the channel. I'm the best in the business, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.